Anchung, we're going to have a bit of a chat about the 2010 freestyle boards. All right, you developed them together with Werner Knegler. Could you tell me a little bit about how you developed them and where you were when you did it?
Yes, we had the first meeting in Fuerteventura in summer 2008. We were there with the rest of the freestyle team. We were talking about a new design on the deck of the board. Then Werner went to South Africa, made some prototypes, sent them to me to Lanzarote. I was testing them there at home. And I brought these prototypes to PWA in Silt, so the rest of the freestyle team could test them as well. After that, I went with Werner to South Africa. I finished the testing there. We made a different deck on the board, which works pretty good, and I cannot wait to use them in competition.
So now on the PWA, there is a new judging format for the freestyle. Could you explain to us how that works?
Yes, the old format was about making as many moves as possible in a 5 or 6 minutes hit, and the new format, the head judge decides how many moves are counting, and if he decides there is 6 moves, your best 3 count out of those 6.
Okay, so what does that mean for you as a rider? What do you have to change?
That means that all the moves has to be more on there, more radical. So I think this makes the sport looks more spectacular.
And does that mean you have to make sure you do less crashes?
Yeah, you actually have to crash less than the old format.
So how does the new format influence the new boards?
Well, the board needs to have more pop, so you can make air moves with almost no chops. But on the other hand, also has to be very forgiving because of the new format.
So you have to make a higher percentage of your moves then if the board's more forgiving, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we look for a more forgiving board as well.
And how did you achieve that with the new boards?
Well, I have the board here, I'll show you. We changed the deck of the board, this part. Also the pad is different. Now your toes are higher and your heel is lower.
And what difference does that make?
Well, this makes the board much more comfortable for sailing. Also, it's much better for carving and for jumping. When you carve with this shape, you can carve much faster, and this makes it possible to jump higher as well.
What else on the new boards did you change?
Yeah, we changed a lot of things. We added a little bit more of tail rocker. This makes the board very fast, and speed is very important if you want to make high jumps.
Okay, and what about acceleration and early planing? Did you do anything to make them better?
Yeah, we flattened the middle part of the middle section of the board, and this makes it much better for acceleration and early planing.
Anchung, you sound really happy and really pleased with the new boards.
Yes, I am. It's been great being so involved in the development of the boards. It's been really cool working with Werner as well. And finally, I'm here in Maui. I test the final product, and the boards rock. So I'm really ready and looking forward for the next season.
2008 was an amazing season for you. You became the European champion, and you also won one of the biggest PWA events of the year, which was Silt. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was a great year, I think. I was quite busy on both tours, doing both tours, but it finally paid off. I won several events on the EFPT, and finally I became European champion, as you said, and that was very important for my confidence.
And after winning the European tour, you then went on to Silt, which again the biggest event, PWA event of the year. How was that for you, winning the biggest event?
Yeah, it was a great feeling. I think everybody dreamed of that, win Silt, and I finally made it. There's thousands of spectators, and the prize giving is amazing. It's like, I think, winning Wimbledon for a tennis player.
What are your goals for the 2009 season?
Well, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I think I'm going to try my best in each event. And after Silt, I think anything is possible.
Okay, Antonio, well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Good luck for the season. Wish you all the best.
Thanks, Andy.